Hello everybody, welcome to Big Nasty Comics. My name is Rich, and on this episode we're going to be doing What's in the Box. Had pretty good response to those, this series, so I thought I'd go ahead and do it again, and got my little baggie of labels here. If you're new to the channel, what this is I keep all my comics in black BCW boxes, the plastic kind, those plastic ones, and got them all labeled a variety of ways, but it's labeled to what I like, or or how I can make sense of it, so yeah, so I got my baggie here, of labels, so I'm gonna reach in and grab one, and whatever I pull out of here, randomly pull out of here, that's be the box I pull out, and we'll take a look and see what's inside it. So alright, let's turn my head here and I'll see here. Come on, grab one, just one, come on, just grab one. Ah, it's the Steve sorry, it's the Steve Rude, etc., extra box, or whatever you want to call it. It's got more than Steve Rude in it. So let me grab that, and we'll take a gander and see what we get. All right, guys, here we are. We got the box. Old Steve Rude, Walt Simonson, Eddie P, Dave Stevens, and Richard Corbin. That's Eddie Piscar, how you say his name. Let's take a look and see what we have. Alrighty, starting out with Steve Rude. Oh, Steve Rude, man. That's a good little series there. But love him, hate him, Steve Rude. Nexus, it's a cool character. I love Steve Rude's art. I really like it when he does other characters or other books, but this is his baby, pride and joy, and it's understandable, the old Magnus robot fighter. Then you got Nexus #1 Capital, The Hammer Strikes. Pretty cool. You guys can see it, the glare. Try not to have a glare in it when I pull them out. Just cool covers, man. Good old Nexus. Basically, I got of Steve Rude. That's mainly his body of work, anyhow, but still really cool. Really cool. Old Nexus. He had, like I said, they did several different runs. This is his first comics here, 1984. So crazy it's that long ago, Be 1984, late 1980s. That one says 1985, 13. Good old Steve Rude, man. He does a YouTube channel too. You get on there and he'll talk about drawing and just different artwork and styles and just everything art related. You sit there and watch him draw actual panels. Sometimes he'll draw like actual panels for upcoming books or something. So it's really cool. Legends. First comics. But this is 89. So that's the thing, man. When I was growing up, this wasn't even on my radar, I didn't appreciate it till later in life. Like I said, people either like it or they hate it, or they're indifferent, I guess. But it's a cool character, and I know they've optioned it multiple times trying to figure out. I mean, but how do you how do you without changing it too much, you know? He's an executioner, you know. He gets visions of people he's supposed to kill, and through that ball or bubble, whatever he goes inside, and it's kind of cool. Some are better than others. Limited series, pretty cool. So then, now we're into Daniel Warren Johnson. Oh, Daniel Warren Johnson. Beta Ray Bill, man. He is currently my favorite artist, man. I've been trying to get all his older work and everything else, his earlier work in the last few years, or however long he's been doing this, but not very long. He ain't been in the Jurassic League. I'm working on getting the rest of that. It's 2. There's 3. Yeah, I'm missing number 1. There's 3. I mean, how do you not like it? I mean, I guess you can. Everybody's got their own opinion, I guess. I can't really say that. But man, that is just, I don't know what it is, man. I'm very visual, so it really, it just grabs me, man. And that was so cool. I mean, this was just a complete cover buy because it was a variant cover for Future State, but it was, you know, of course, DWJ doing it. Then what he's famous for is Do a Power Bomb. Really, really cool book. Yeah, that was number 1. It's 3. Yeah, I'm missing 2. That is so cool. Number 6 and number 7. And that's it for DWJ. Now we go to Walt Simonson. And Walt, man, he did all kinds of stuff. I mean, he did some Conan covers, you know, which I didn't realize until later in life, you know, how you always do a lot of times. But then, you know, of course, he's known for a store. I've been wanting to get more of those as I find them, you know. And then he did his own little thing, Ragnarok, man. I really enjoyed this, man. I loved the art. The story was pretty cool, you know. And this is number 4. I'm still missing the first 3. So, it's pretty cool. Dude comes back from the dead. Got this half skull, like the lower part of his jaw is missing, but he'll still talk. It's it's really cool, man. Yeah, really cool, really cool. And that's actually a Magnolia cover. But Walt Simonson, good old Walt Simonson. Yeah, buddy. Had some different runs. You know, usually in the dollar bins and stuff, you find them, you know, not too bad. Then he did this Tarzan versus Predator. It's a Lee Weeks and Walter Simonson collaboration. Back in '95, man. It's crazy. Look at that, man. It's just cool, dude. So cool. Interior art's just as good. Then we got Eddie Piscar, you know, from what's that YouTube channel? Oh shoot, I feel ashamed that I can't think of it, man. But Gone Too Soon, Eddie P. This is my favorite cover that he did. It was actually a Tom Scioli Fantastic Four Grand Design. It's a variant edition, you know. It says after Frank Miller, but I like Eddie P's better. Really dug his art, man. And he did this one for Jim Ruggs, Hulk, you know, brand redesign, but this isn't Eddie P. His version of Wolverine. And then his Red Room, this is his original stuff, you know. It was It's pretty graphic. You know, I'm not really into that kind of stuff, but I just, the artwork, man, the detail. I mean, the pencil work and the shading, it's a shame. I'd love to seen him do, I'd love to see him do some other work, you know, some other hero work and stuff. DC or Marvel, you know, there's plenty of different characters I'd love to see him do. But yeah, these Red Rooms are pretty wild ride. And this is his X-Men grand redesign. I really like it, man. It's kind of an old schooly looking art, you know. It's his style. But I really love it, man. Really, really love it. And then, well, that's Tom Scioli. I don't know what that's in there for. Huh. Oh, that's good because him and Eddie P are friends. Now we jump up. Now we from that to Dave Stevens. So we got Alien Worlds. Alien Worlds. That is such a sweet cover, man. What do you got to say about that? And we got Alien Worlds on the floor. Really, really sweet, man. And the Rocketeer, which was a back cover. I got Elvira, House of Mystery, DC book. The old Dave Stevens, man. His style was just so cool. And then Rocketeer. This is probably one of my favorite Rocketeer ones. Really, you know, it's such a classic design and stuff. I mean, if you haven't seen the documentary on Dave Stevens, man, look it up on YouTube or find it somewhere. I'm sure it's streaming somewhere. I watched it on YouTube. It is so good, man. And I can honestly say I was a Dave Stevens fan before I seen that, but it's a shame that he got boosted after he's gone, but still, it's his covers. I mean, how you Crossfire. And this is probably one of my favorites. Yeah. A couple Johnny Quest. I got a couple copies. And another. Yeah, this has got the thing, The Missing Man by Ditko, man. And Rocketeer. It's so cool, man. So cool, so cool. And Hellboy. He had some interior art. He didn't do the cover on that one. Then you got, yeah, this is another back cover. It's the front cover. There is Dark Horse 100, which the front cover is really badass. I don't know who did the front cover, but he did this back cover ad. And this World of Wood, which is mimicked after Stevens. And then you got Richard Corbin. What can you say about Richard Corbin, man? Just freaking sweet, man. So sweet. I'm telling you, man. This was a good box, man. This is glad I get to show this one off. This is a really, really, really cool box. The old banner, you know. The old banner series. Old good Richard Corbin. Good old Richard Corbin, man. It's not too bad of a little series, you know. I actually got 2 copies of it for some reason. You know how you do. This is Joe Kubert cover, but I think Corbin did the interiors. Yeah, that's what it is. Corbin did the interiors on this run. That's why I got it. And the Sumerian. Then this is another one I'm trying to find the rest of, is Rat God. I mean, that is so cool, dude. So freaking cool. And then the Shadows of the Grave. This is number 3. So I'm missing a few of these. These are worth highlighting, man. Look at that, dude. That is so sick, man. That is awesome. That is so awesome, dude. 2016. And then number 8. Been trying to find these. If you guys know of any, let me know. I'm sure I could probably find them on my comic book shop or whatever. I'd like to find them out in the wild, but it's getting to where I'm wanting to read them, and I won't read them unless I have the run. So, but yeah, that's it. That's it for what's in the box on this one. The old Steve Rude and Company. So I'll get back to you soon. All right, guys, there you go. That's what's in the box. What's in the box? Steve Rude and Company. Hope you guys enjoyed that. I'm like I said, I'm gonna keep doing it. I've got plenty of inventory to be able to do that for a long time if I want. So, you know, give me a comment down below and tell me what you guys think. You know, if you're new to the channel, please comment and let me know how you guys think. And I really try to interact and respond to all comments. You know how life is. Sometimes I'm able to and sometimes I'm not. And, but I will always hit that heart and the like button. So, and on that one, yeah, if you guys would, if you come across this first time you've seen me, you know, please, or you enjoy my video, enjoy my videos, and please, you know, hit that like and subscribe button, notification key, and all that good jazz. But yeah, that was Steve Rude and Walt Simonson and Richard Corbin and DWJ, and you know, those guys, man. That was a good box. That had a lot of heavy hitter artists in it that I really love, and I've got different books from, you know, all of them too, different sizes. I got magazine formats of some DWJ's stuff, and then I've got, you know, Richard Corbin. I've actually got the big, you know, book of Den that he did. You know, it's sweet. Just, I've liked his artwork for a long time too. But yeah, so that's about it, and thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate each and every one of you. And when I say guys, it means, you know, women too. It's just a figure of speech with me. I'll say that. I'll go to my sister's house and my nieces be there and be like, what are you guys doing? But anyway, like I said, just thanks. You know, I'm blown away by the support that I received, and made some new friends, and got Heroes Con coming up, so I'm looking forward to that. But a few shout outs, you know, if you haven't already, check out Chonko Comics and Nerd Culture, Adam at Up and Adam Comics, Matt from Matt Likes Comics, you know, Nate at Hall Yeah Comics, Dope at Dope Comics. And yeah, just different people. Eric from SideQuest, you know, I couldn't forget my good buddy there, you know. And but yeah, with that, I hope everything's going well in your life, and good fortunes and good health and all that. So, like I always say, keep buying and reading comics. Thanks.